help. Yeah.
Oh!
No, not this combo, Leo. It's this combo.
That's right.
It's the flying full barrage.
It's the mobile artillery. And then, of course, Rosa just ends up with a Valentina once again. How does BTR pivot from this? This is massive range. Sure, you can kite. Sure, you can out-sustain. But with the range that Aurora are playing with.
Oh, Midnight, what have you cooked up here? We've only maybe seen this kind of combo. I'm talking about the Ixia and the Matilda specifically.
Oh,
literally a handful of times this past year or so.
Midnight and Apex 47 have been cooking in the lab for too much.
Yep.
The fact that they're playing this with Grand Finals life on the line. They forced BTR to go all the way. BTR answers with a ranked game nightmare. Literally, tonight alone, in the past hour, Joseph, thousands of people have lost and gained stars on the rank ladder because of this young lady.
Gaming, make it happen with the Ixia combo with the Matilda. This is a great game 3 ahead of us.
I'll tell you now, if it was a contest of what the hells, Bigetron wins. Like, sure, the Ixia... Yeah, if the Ixia Matilda combo was, from out of left field, Bigetron by Vitality is playing on a different sport entirely. Like this Mia.
This is
what?
This is literally they see the Ixia Matilda, they're like, hold my phone. I'll do one better, It's a Mia coming through. Because we have to talk about the potential here. It's so different just seeing the gold lane. The frames alone, an Ixia versus a Mia. Battling it out 1v1. Whoa, meanwhile, up top. Ooh, flicker burned.
Lunar smelt it. Lunar. And Moreno had ill intentions, you were saying.
Yeah, this is so odd, right? But essentially, I think one of the thing that makes it so scary for the Mia specifically is, again, the passives that build up to her, that attack speed that she gets, the ability to basically have this kind of debuff removal built into her ultimate, that hidden moonlight. Oh, they're going to make a play.
All right. Say what you will about the amazing kit, but surviving a gank this early on is a no-go. The guiding wind saves Tienzi from sure death. But again, there's a reason why the Rafaela was drafted as well. People forget she has a passive, easy respawn.
Yeah, okay, respawn. That's one of those situations where you're just kind of like, just wait till I'm level 4. That's one of those things. But Turtle's up, and this is just going to go in the hands of Nile. He's going to be able to go ahead and secure the objective.
Ooh, massive Astral Echoes exposing 3 members of Aurora. And I think they're aware that they were just going to willingly give that Turtle. But the price that they paid for, the prize that they get is to bear down on Eman as well. Jury's out on if it's worth it, though, because they didn't kill him a second time.
Yeah, they didn't get him. He's protected now. I think that's what they're going to have to go ahead and do.
Whoa! Siggy Boom, how does that feel? Your turn to get dogpiled on by BTR, by Vitality. This will close the gap. Yeah, prior, Aurora was almost 1,000 up. Now it's just barely 500.
And you got to think how deadly this is too, Leo. The second skill of the Mia, that Arrow of Eclipse. You get that little bit of a stun, right? That you can actually pair really well. Oh, they're going to make a play on Eman again.
Eman is down.
Man. Now he's up. Eman is down. Now he's alive. That's what's going to happen.
I don't know what the economic value of respawning again just to die again. Finn here in trouble. Burst it down by Tienzi.
Oh, okay. It's getting a little rough, and they're going to go back. They're going to swing back to Eman's lane, so Eman is going to be frozen out because he just can't play on this front side. This Mia might have just been a little bit too risky to pick up at this point against this kind of lineup until he can get online.
This is tough.
Look at this. This is a lot of gold.
Tough is not even covering the beginning of it. Oh, wait. Oh, Astral Recall. And Echoes, Tienzi has to back out. The shields on Matilda ain't enough. Even after getting purple, I think, BTR should be able to score turtle number 2.
Yeah, we'll see if they have enough control around it. Purple buff is going to be worked on by Tienzi. But Turtle's up. They've got control of this, and now Emon is here too. So they're going to fight for this, it looks like.
Lunar, cut down to half. There's an Astral Echoes of their own. Circling Eagle by Pagu. Finn very low, answers back. Oh, full barrage! Serving up a kill to Lunar, but Nanael finds the big dinosaur. Flicker forward by Rosa. TNZ by hook or by crook takes that turtle, but Eman takes down Rosa. So a turtle for a kill, trade win. Oh, TNZ, he knows Nanael's low, but Eman might punish. That's a bloody trade.
Yeah, if there was just maybe a little more damage on Sigiboom, that full barrage would have gotten a couple more kills, I think, off of that. It was a really well-placed one, but again, just not enough damage, but that is something. That's a preview, basically, of what Bigetron by Vitality has to watch out for, especially later on when we get to the Lord fights. You can see that, it's a little bit of a trailer. He's got the Corrosive Scythe. Looks like he might be building up the Sky Piercer next. Niall, I believe, just picked up his Sky Piercer, so he's going to be looking to pick up some stacks now. And then playing into it. Again, it's 1-for-1 in terms of the turtles, but it's been pretty dicey fights already around. You can see this Lunar. He'll pick up a Chastised Baldrin.
So that's good for the Barats. Again, the main source of damage right now is still Nanael. Maybe a little bit from Eman. Moreno still building up. Just picked up his cooldown boots, and of course, already has a lightning truncheon. Speaking of which, much like Kelra earlier tonight, Nanael's Pakido makes quick work of a turret when left alone. So this final turtle spawning the upper quarter, I think this is beneficial to Bigetron, because this will at least buy time for Eman to farm up, recover from the early game beatdown, and then give Aurora Gaming false hopes of taking that turtle, since they're like 1-for-1 each. But Sigiboom, this early on, did you see that? He built a Sky Piercer already.
Yep. I saw him going for that when he actually locked in the Corrosive Scythe. So this is a good adjustment, though. Bigetron by Vitality is still doing a pretty good job at not letting things get snowballed out of control for Aurora Gaming. This is going to make a great team fight, though, for the third and last turtle of this game. You can already see Emon making his way up for this fight. They want to win this one. And now that they're online, and now that they have Sky Piercers across both sides, these stacks are going to start to matter here if they're built up. You can see Rosa holding on to the Wrath of the Dryad. Might be looking for an opening here.
Whoa! Look at that, the repositioned. Dennis, welcome. Poof, throw him into the wall. Set up, but Tienzi falls first. And the damage from Sigiboom's full barrage ain't there just yet. Eman with the forward flicker. Arrows, taken down. Pagu, 3 for none. Bigetron by Vitality. Take the turtle and 3 kills for free.
Oh my goodness, Moreno's on the hunt. Sigiboom's there. Oh, he already sent out the Star Shatter. Oh, Moreno!
All right, so a little bit of delayed gratification for Aurora, but I give all of that to BTR. That's a win for the robots.
Yeah, 100%, man, because that's also 2 stacks that went over to Niall. So now he's got a couple stacks of the Sky Piercer. We've seen this before. Back in game 1, when it was TNZ with the Paquito. Now they're going to have to worry about Niall. Star Shatter being thrown out there. They're going to go ahead and take this orange buff. So they've got that. Purple is secured by TNZ. Now we have to see how Aurora Gaming wants to make some adjustments across from this, because they're starting to fall behind a little bit. They maintained a gold lead earlier on. Now they're the ones trying to work from behind. And this is also where Emon, I feel like after, the first, 5 minutes or so, where he was just punished for just picking a Mia and not having a level 4 burning flickers. Now he's able to go ahead and actually pop off here a bit. Even more so if this game extends when he gets his, Trinity of items locked in.
8.5 minutes in, I think it's official. E-Man has been emancipated. He can now go around the map threatening kills even more than Sigiboom with his Sky Piercer, which has maybe 0 stacks. Something tells me something closer to like 1 stack or 17 stacks, something like that, because he died and he got a kill and then he's fine now, but that's basically 0. This is Lunar setting it up. Then as well, come on to nothing. Shogun just sidestepped that. Bigetron by Vitality, they know that they have to finish now. The mid-game to early game, late game power spike is real, because once Sigiboom comes online, like for reals, after this whole little, pre-15 minute puberty stage for the Ixia, this is where BTR lives.
And Sigiboom is he close? I'm trying to see. Okay. So he's still working on it. I think he's quite delayed. I wonder what the gold difference is between... Okay, on cue, good call there. You can see the difference. It's just 600... Oh, no. Sorry, it's just 1,000 gold. Well, that's quite a bit in terms of what Emon's dealt with. And that's why they just blitzed this Lord, man. Very quick work. Emon's online.
No doubt. Emon has been online as soon as Aurora Gaming kind of alleviated the pressure on his neck at the 6 or 7 minute mark. So now BTR by Vitality knows that they have to make the most of this downtime from Aurora Gaming. Aurora Gaming down. If they have to like force it to the 15, 16 minute mark without losing too much, because that's where I foresee them actually getting a dub. Oh no, Lunar's trapped.
Trouble.
Lunar's trapped.
Okay, he's got the turret at least. Oh, they're gonna pressure this? Fine. Okay, no. Okay, they just get the turret. I didn't know if they were actually gonna go and try to follow through off of that in between both turrets, but they stayed disciplined. I think one of the big things here that glaring problems right now for Aurora Gaming is just how quickly Bigetron by Vitality is able to move across the map. They take down the tier 2 turret. Part of that is because it's a combination of expanding rivers, but also having the Rafaela, right? That little speed boost that our heal gives you is just helping them be everywhere. And I feel like even when you look at Aurora Gaming, some of the reactions of the player cams here, you know, they're seeing the map be taken from them, and they just can't move fast enough, even with a Matilda, which is so interesting.
Yep. The Matilda's movement is relatively fair because she can only really, you know, yeet someone out one at a time. All this while, Bigetron by Vitality, Holy Healing, speeds up everyone in your vicinity. Yeah. And then you have Moreno, who kind of takes care of himself. Astral, his second skill, Astral Recall.
Oh, no, Recall, Astral,
the arrow,
opposite
basically.
Of the Star Shadow, yeah.
Yeah, it allows for him to kind of move through walls. So that's basically, you know, guiding wins at home for himself alone. And now they're going to trap Yenzi, gets away, survives. Woo!
Okay, taking a shot there too. TNZ gonna be fine, but yeah, I think it's just one of those cases where, in terms of mobility, Bigetron by Vitality is S+ tier. You know, Aurora Gaming is good, but it's maybe I'd put it at S-, just because, like you said, you get that whole speed boost, and also Moreno can basically take care of himself. And honestly, at this point, if Emon gets jumped on, you have that ultimate, right? You can actually just go ahead and pop that, gets rid of the debuffs, and then you can kind of move and reposition yourself. And so now, whoa, Lunar.
Flicker, Detna's welcome, thrown into the wall, answered by an Astral Recall, and then echoes. Shogun still alive, punches by Nanael, Lunar gets pulled back, full barrage, takes down Shogun! Aurora Gaming's first win in quite a while, given they spent so many battle spells and ults to get there.
Oh man, they used a lot. Nearly everything to make that happen. They've still got some room to breathe here, but because of the respawn, they're just full forced against Bigetron by Vitality, half health on the Lord.
Oh, BTR knows that there are no more resources for Aurora Gaming. That's why they go blitz the Lord. Nanael knocks it out, puts a jersey on that Lord, second time this game. It'll spawn in mid, if I'm not mistaken. Should be a clean go, so they can sink these waves pretty well. 13 minutes in. I'd say Aurora Gaming, even with the whole tango that they pulled there with the pickoff, are still looking at a maybe 16, 17 minute berth to be able to, you know, say, we can do this.
Yeah, it's starting to come to fruition, though. I think a big part of that, again, if they can get themselves those 3-ish minutes that they need, Siggy Boom is nearly, has the items pretty much that I need to. He can be threatful. It's just more so of can he set up a full barrage and utilize it. Astral Echo.
The most beautiful Echo I've seen. All 5 members of Aurora exposed to BTR's push. Fortunately, Aurora made the most use of that time and space in mid. They are able to take down the Lord and clear the waves. No inhibitors fall, not today.
Okay, I think that might be all that Bigetron by Vitality gets. They got all the tier 2 turrets down, but they aren't approaching these base turrets just yet to knock them down. Although the top one is damaged quite a bit. They've got some waves to work here. Now Bigetron,
what is Rosa thinking? Look at how far Rosa is. Emma now eyes on the inhibitor. Rosa's a little too far off. How did he end up there?
I think they wanted to potentially go for a play. Wait, Rosa canceled the recall. I think they want to make a play here. He's got the Wrath of the Dryad.
Yeah, that would be ideal if they got it. Circling Eagle. He finds Eman and the taunt. A little bit of damage. Eman will get thrown down. Pagu finds the kill, the pick-off, the Mia for the turret. Joseph, I don't know if that's worth it.
Oh, man. I mean, I thought he was just going to recall, but then I guess he got the signal to go ahead and try to catch Eman. He had the Wrath of the Dryad. They do that. So Aurora Gaming takes a bit of a risk there. They lost their top base turret. Lord's going to be spawning in about 50 seconds. Opposite of the opened up lane of Aurora Gaming's base.
Ooh.
That is tough, man. That is tough.
Okay, just doing a little bit of math. If it wasn't in the long lane, might have been worth it. But for Bigetron by Vitality, this feels nothing but just a speed bump. They haven't lost their lead. The map is clearly red. I'd say Aurora still needs to look at that 16, 17-minute timer. Sigiboom currently is sitting on... Yeah, just one more item. What is that, a DHS?
Maybe. Maybe if he goes to DHS. I don't know. Is he just going to be completely glass cannon? Is that just because you have a Matilda here? Oh, yeah, DHS. DHS is locked in. So he goes that. This could be enough, though, Leo. Like, I mean, if they go into a full fight and don't lose anyone before the Lord fight, that full barrage could change an entire fight. And that's why it's such a big risk pick, this Ixia. Lunar's got to get some stacks here, man. He's got to go stack up. He's got to get that big form here on the Barats.
Oh!
We'll see what they do.
TNZ bursts down Finn, puts him at half. Lord now approaching half health.
Oh, no!
Moreno already throws out the Astral Echoes used to pick off Rosa. So Aurora are a man down.
Oh, without Rosa, I think you just have to let this go. What can they do here? I mean, they're just blocked Shogun. Just going to be that tree right in the choke point. Lord secured now. Here for Bigetron by Vitality. Really tough for Rosa to go down, and that timing, now they're going to have to defend. Oh, Astral Echo.
Slowing him down. Pagu does the only thing a Matilda can do. Circling Eagle defensively, knocks him up, and that's enough to keep himself alive. Lord spawns up top. There's a lot of work Aurora has to do to survive this push.
Okay. They can do their best to, I would say, just stay in the game here. This might be the case where they lose their base turrets. With what Bigetron by Vitality has been able to do, again, they're just fighting better. They're just finding these moments better than what Aurora Gaming has been able to do. TNZ will slow it down, do as much damage to the Lord so that it's easier to deal with, and it looks like Aurora Gaming will manage these waves that are pushing in. So that might have been enough to just go ahead and nullify this Lord take.
Yep. More than enough. Aurora Gaming actually flourish in this position. Answers with Dennis Welcome from out of nowhere. Throws him into two allies. Pulls him in with the missile expert. Shogun with the flicker. Enchanted ult. And there will be a trade out for Shogun for 2. Rose and Lunar down. Sigiboom looking for more. Oh, that Wrath of Dryad sequence was amazing. But it will end in a 2-for-1. Down goes the inhibitor down bottom. Mid lane still standing. Aurora still breathing.
Oh, man, and Leo, a respawn at this point in the game. When everyone else has 30-second timers, you just bring them back.
Oh, no, it's a Faramis at home. The Rafaela makes so much sense. There's still a wave. Still minions coming in from all angles. Full barrage coming through. Down goes Nanael. Circling Eagle, but Pagu will get answered. No waves. No waves with just Sigiboom and TNZ left.
Okay, Sigiboom and TNZ can defend this, and now Lunar and the rest are back up. This should be able to stay in the game now, but Bigetron by Vitality might look to potentially make a play.
Oh, another Dennis Welcome throw in. Shogun into the wall. Shogun, no one home for the Wrath of the Dryad. Down he goes. Recall plus a Star Shatter into the face. Picks off Sigiboom. They need Sigiboom. I don't know if they can win without Sigiboom. The freeze on the TNZ. The base is exposed. There's still minions. And Amon and Finn wailing away. Bigetron by Vitality are going to the grand finals.